Okay, so let's admit it. Anyone who lives in New York City knows that rats are a big problem. And that's why the city wants you to report them if you see them. But there's one homeowner in Queens who says she's actually regrets doing that. Pix 11's Dhillon is live in Maspeth with her story. And Kiran, why wouldn't someone want to report their rat problem?
Hi guys, good evening. Well, the reason for that is because Esther Dahlia, we're outside her house actually in Maspeth, Queens right now. She says she was actually unfairly ticketed after reporting rat sightings in and around her property here. And she says that happened from the city, so now she's rethinking that decision. Frustrated. 91-year-old Esther Dahlia is fed up, not only with the rats in her yard, but also with the city.
I kept getting summonses from the city because they kept looking at my grass. I had big holes.
Dahlia has been living in this house in Maspeth for more than 65 years. After she started noticing rats burrowing in her yard last summer, she called 311 to report them. But to her surprise, she was hit with two $300 summonses.
They told me in the letter, it's not their problem, it was my problem.
But Dahlia says it is the city's problem. She believes the source of the rats are holes in the concrete near her home, holes created by growing roots from the city tree.
I appealed it, and they declined the appeal. So I feel, why can't I get that $600 back? I did pay 2 different exterminators. Isn't that I let things go by?
Councilmember Robert Holden agrees. He says homeowners like Dahlia should not be penalized for calling in sightings, especially if the rats are coming from holes on public land.
The city's kind of like, to add insult to injury, ticketing the homeowner or the person that complained, but it's not even their land, which this is like so ridiculous.
Holden has written a letter to the health commissioner and the rat czar, asking them to reevaluate how the city handles rat complaints. He says fining residents, even if the rats are on their property, will only deter people from reporting them.
They're not trying to educate, they're trying to punish. If people see this, by the way, and say, well, why should I complain? Because then they'll come after me.
Dahlia is grateful for Councilmember Holden's support. Last month, the city fixed the sidewalk near her home at his office's request. But she's still out $1,600 between the summonses and the exterminator fee.
Come after me.
Dahlia is grateful for Councilmember Holden's support. Last month, the city fixed the sidewalk near her home at his office's request. But she's still out $1,600 between the summonses and the exterminator fees.
I would like to get my $600 back. And I'd like the city to pay more attention to the people when they tell them it's not their fault, it's the city's fault for the trees. That tree is here before I came. I'm here since 1958.
So Dahlia's appeal decision actually says the summonses are valid because her mitigation measures, like calling exterminators, were put into place after the tickets were issued. Now, as for the city, we have reached out today. We have yet to hear back. As soon as we do, we'll provide you with that update. Reporting Maspeth, Queens, Kiran, Dhillon, Pix 11 News.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Well, as the country deals with high COVID